So Gustavo has been painting the inside of all of our pieces here, so you gotta cover them up and then paint the insides. The hood actually, paint's on it's still really good. Inside of that stuff, but it ends up turning out like this, you know. So it's just a nice new finish on the inside of every panel that we're doing. And then J-Rad is making a nifty little shut-off switch. Full quarter tank. And instead of a right turn signal in the front, we have a battery disconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more useful than lights.
Yeah. I don't think anybody needs to know you're turning on a drag strip.
No.
And nobody's going to see the front lights. All they're going to see is the tail lights.
And if you are turning on the drag strip, it's probably not intentional.
About to screw up. Better turn on my turn signal.
Wall.
Anyways, so yeah, things are coming along here. And I'm working on the firewall on the... I made a template of our firewall. You know I love my templates. So I made a very detailed firewall for the 41 Dodge that we haven't really named yet. I'm just calling it the Dodge, I think. It's still kind of in its rough stages, but it should work out. And we're going to probably just put some tech screws in it to hold it for now, and then make sure that everything fits before we end up welding it in. But from what we've figured and what we got, it seems like it'll be fine. It has these cool bead rolls, plenty of room for our pedals, booster. Been trying to get a hold of Willwood today. We've been playing phone tag to get the right master cylinder to put in for the Willwood big brakes, because if you have a bigger caliper, it's going to take a bigger bore on your master cylinder to be able to fill the volume that the calipers need. So when you switch to a bigger caliper, your old master cylinder might not have enough volume to make them work properly. And that's something that you need to consider when you're switching to these bigger calipers. You might not be able to stop as well because you don't have the correct amount of volume. And we're building it from scratch pretty much here. We're just trying to get the experts to tell us just what we need. And we'll hopefully be able to just get the Willwood pedal set and just have the master cylinder for the brakes, master cylinder for the clutch, because we'll be doing that T56 on there with a which is the Chevy 6-speed trans, and it has a hydraulic clutch. So just have a reservoir up there on your pedal, and yeah, that's how she works.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay. Now we got to go, and it's time to go. I think that we all know that Johnny Boy is on his way. Jump in the car, Murphy is the gas. Doesn't take long before we hear the sirens blast. But we all stay calm, 'cause there ain't no way. Yeah, we all stay calm, 'cause there ain't none of those coppers gonna lock us up today. No way.
Alright, so I had to buy these tools. This one's from Metco, not Matco, but Metco. And that slides in the front of your pulley here. And then it has a tool to hold the back part here. And that goes over these pins on the back of our snout pulley. And then it has a little bolt goes in here. I didn't tighten that down, I just put screws on it. And then supposedly this is what gets this off of here. Let's try some air. Whatever its problem was, it got over it. The bearing seems to be in okay condition. A little bit of grub here, but I think that's just from the engine. We have this and no instructions. It doesn't have any threads in it, which would seem to be the thing that would need to happen. Or is this just an LSA pulley? Did this serpentine come with an LSA pulley or the pulley for this?
Likely an LSA pulley.
That seems right, because this doesn't look like it'll work.
Yeah, DJ Tuning has Hellcat pulleys that set it to LSA spacing.
We're gonna need one of them.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be